It's him, MFGDs. What's going on, guys? Between crappy internet connection, me being under the weather, and just me taking a couple days to work on some background things for the YouTube channel, we're playing catch up. I said we're playing catch up. Hit that intro. All right. We're going to get right into it for the 5/17/23 episode of AEW Dynamite. I've been waiting days to do this. Thank you guys for your patience. I've been working on some background things so we can get some more traffic to the YouTube channel, and hopefully this works out. So fingers crossed. All right, let's get right into it. Despite my internet connection being screwed up during the entire episode of AEW Dynamite, I was able to watch it the next day. So it kicked off with the Wardlow and Christian segment, which I said was fire. I love chaos. Chaos is like my favorite thing. AEW, I don't care what anybody says about it, including me. AEW knows how to do chaos. It doesn't always make sense, but they know how to do chaos. Just imagine a world where the chaos and it actually takes place where it makes sense. That would just be so wonderful, but just having plain no chaos ain't too bad. I still don't understand exactly why Christian is the one fighting Wardlow when it's clear that we should be seeing the two giants go at it, Wardlow and Luchasaurus. But if AEW is, getting around to the whole, making sense thing, maybe we'll see something where there's some dissension among the ranks between Christian and Luchasaurus, and it ends up being some type of triple threat match down the road between those three. Christian obviously get his solo shot first, but I think that's a future triple threat match waiting to happen if AEW wants to, make it make sense. Then we had Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin versus Lee Moriarty and Big Bill. Just like Io Shirai, Io Sky, not really comfortable calling the dude Big Bill. So don't be surprised from time to time if I call him Big Cass. All right. The winner here, obviously, and I don't know if I should say obviously like that, but the winner here was Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin. I felt like the match was. I feel like it was a good match. Okay, all of those guys can wrestle. But all those guys can go, man. That's why I say AEW has a weekly cheat code. And here's their weekly cheat code. Regardless of what I say about their storytelling or if the cohesion of the show makes sense, if you put certain wrestlers in the ring, if you put Big Bill, Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, and Lee Moriarty in the ring together, it's going to be a good match. The match is going to be fire. And I'm not going to change the way I grade AEW just because, this match was great, but why did this match take place? I'm not going to do that. I do want to talk about Lee Moriarty. That dude is cold, man. That dude's awesome, man. So I'm going to be completely honest. I haven't been shy about saying this. I hope AEW Rampage becomes the NXT of AEW. And I think Lee Moriarty needs to be one of the lead faces of AEW Rampage and whatever show title, because they should have their own titles for each show. Whatever show title is for Rampage. I think that would be a good idea because that dude is awesome. Then we had a backstage segment with the Blackpool Combat Club and the Elite. It's mid. It's mid. It's like, okay, whatever. At this point, I've seen it enough. Keyword at this point. At this point, I'm sick. I'm kind of getting sick of seeing the Blackpool Combat Club attack the Elite on site every time. Like, it's getting played out. But hold that thought until I get a little bit later in the show. Then we had our weekly thing that caused me to complain about AEW. We had our weekly established star fighting enhancement talent. Yeah, I've seen Exodus Prime before. Every time I've seen Exodus Prime, he's been Exodus squashed. Okay? Exodus squashed. He's been squashed every time I see him. And it's crazy because before the bell rings, the guy exudes confidence and he gets squashed. So we had Sammy Guevara versus Exodus Prime. It's trash. It's trash. Because another useless squash match, there's better uses of Sammy Guevara's time, which leads us to the next segment, Sammy Guevara's promo. So Sammy Guevara, he's either a face now or he's transitioning to a face because he cut a promo that I graded as mid. And he's getting cheers now. So, I mean, that's crazy. He was getting their toxic heat when he was tonguing down his girlfriend on a ramp, but now he's getting cheered, which, hey, there's nothing wrong with, having a fan base turn just that quick. But to go back to my prior point, didn't need a squash match from a guy like Sammy Guevara just for him to cut the promo. He could have very well just came out and cut the damn promo. I mean, next we had Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal, and Satnam Singh, Sonya Dutt, whatever. An FTR segment. Now, I'm gonna kid you not. I was fully prepared to say this was trash until I think it was Scott Dawson. Until Scott Dawson pushed that damn giant off the stage, I was like, I like that. I made it fire as soon as I seen that because just the construction of that stable itself with Jay Lethal, Jeff Jarrett, Sonya Dutt, and I don't know, Satnam Platinum Singh. I don't know. Just that collection just annoys me for some reason. And to see the big useless giant just get pushed off the stage, great. You get a fire just for that. Again, another reason they got fired. I love chaos. It was just all out chaos, fighting and shit. I love that. I love just everything just breaking down into just full on destruction. I love it. What I didn't love is Karen Jarrett, Karen Angle, whatever. Don't know why she's there. Okay, Tony Khan, let's rein Jeff Jarrett in a little bit now because now you're getting it. It's starting to smell like total nonstop action. Not to be associated with Impact, which is head and shoulders above total nonstop action. We don't need Karen Angle or Karen Jarrett. We don't need the introduction of that element to AEW. Let's never have her on TV again, okay? Then we had the Outcast versus Hikaru Shida and Britt Baker. The winners of that match were the Outcast. And believe it or not, as goofy as I think the Outcast stable is, kinda, the match was fire. The match was fire. It was a good, energetic match. I was locked in the entire time. The match was fire. The ending was extremely dumb. But the match was fire. Then we had the announcement of Collision. Not going to give that a fire, mid, or a trash, so we'll see. Yeah, Tony Khan went out. He announced that, and we'll see, man. I know one thing. I hope he's not planning on just having 3 shows where different variations of wrestlers just features on each show, because that's what he did with Rampage and Dynamite, and that's not even hitting good viewership. I'm sorry, he needs to. I know they don't want to seem like they're being WWE, but I think that they need like a hard brand split, to be perfectly honest. Next, by far the match of the night. By far one of the best, no, one of the most entertaining matches I have seen on AEW in a very long time. Roderick Strong, Chris Jericho. Not only did Roderick Strong win, which I thought it was a 0% chance he was going to get a win over Chris Jericho. I love the fact that Roderick Strong won. Not only did he win, but the chaos in this match was just amazing. It was amazing. Like, they fought all over the arena. They had great spots. Like, in one spot, Jericho got hit with like some cake, and Roderick Strong eats the cake, and then like throws the rest of the cake. And then it was just I want to mention just a random sign sitting there. It was like seat filler waiting, and I was sitting there like, But that match was so cold, man. Then in the end, he lures him outside so Adam Cole could kick his ass, and then Roderick Strong got the win. That's like the most important thing here. This is fire. Then he had Jungle Boy, Jack Perry versus Roosh. Man, Roosh is a goddamn beast, man. Jungle Boy won the match, and the match was fire, but Roosh is just he's physical as hell, man. Like, he's physical as hell. Like, that dude, if you didn't know any better, you would think he really out there trying to hurt people. Like, Roosh is a bad man. That family is just a badass family, dude. Jungle Boy was getting the shit kicked out of him the entire match, man. He was literally getting his ass beat, and he was able to come back from that. And then I thought it was super cool that you had 3 of the pillars, Darby Allin, Jungle Boy, Sammy Guevara. I can't believe Sammy Guevara came out for the save. That's when I was like, damn, he really is a face. Like, he came out for the save. And that was just cool, man. Like, I wonder where they're going with that storyline, because now it's like MJF is looking at it like, shit, all these dudes are starting to have respect for each other, and none of them respects me. But y'all already know MJF's going to find a way to get out of it at Double or Nothing. Come on, let's be completely honest here. We know what's going to happen. Next, we had Switchblade, Jay White and Ricky Starks. And Jay White won via DQ. And this was mid, and it was a shit ending to a great match. AEW, for the love of God, please do not lessen Jay White. If you guys were going to book Jay White like this, he should have just went to WWE. If he wanted to get booked like just a regular mid-card guy, could just went to WWE. He would have had a brighter light shined on him. But no, man, like, they need to hurry up and get through this 4-pillar storyline for the main title, because that's where Jay White should be circling around. He should be circling around that main heavyweight title picture, not trying to feud with Ricky Starks, man. Like, next he's going to be trying to fight for the TNT championship, and it's going to be like, dude, what are you doing to Jay White, man? Damn, man, come on. All right. Then we had, I don't know why I put in my notes that this was trash, but I'm going to tell you right now, this wasn't trash. Don Callis comes out, and he's about to explain what's going on. Kenny Omega comes out, and he gets attacked by the Blackpool Combat Club. And at this point, I'm like, Oh my God, man. I'm sick of seeing this shit. We just seen it earlier, and I'm sick. I'm starting to get sick of it. And then they attack Kenny, and then the Bucks come out. The Bucks come out because Blackpool Combat Club, they basically beat the shit out of Kenny real quick and went to the ring. It was like, oh, we're the elite, we're the elite. And then the Bucks came out with like a trash can and shit. And then next thing you know, Hangman Page came out like full Metal Gear Solid Snake. Just came out. He came out of eye patch, and they came down there to the ring, and they kicked the shit out of Blackpool Combat Club, man. They was getting BTE triggered, buckshot lariat. Like I think they did all that shit to Wheeler Yuta, which I was like, it's always fun to see Wheeler Yuta get his ass kicked. And I was just like, man, so that segment, I don't know why I put here that it was trash, but that shit was obviously fire. By the time it was over, I forgot Don Callis was ever even out there. Honestly, I don't give a shit why he turned on Kenny now. I'm just hyper focused now on the fact that you're getting the actual elite, the real elite, like Kenny, the Bucks, Hangman Page. Like it's come full circle. Now those guys are back together that call themselves the elite. I'm interested. I'm super interested. Overall, I'm gonna give this episode of AEW Dynamite a fire because the shit was fire. What can I say? And I'm gonna give me a fire for this recording because I didn't cough one time during this recording. I didn't cough one time. That means I'm on my way, y'all. And we're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna keep it moving, man. We gonna be done. We done being behind. I said we're done being behind. All right. So that's gonna end our show. And like, follow, subscribe, turn on your notifications, help out the algorithm, do all that shit. Please and thank you. And catch us for our next show of Fire, Mid, or Trash. Let's go.